Good evening. I'm Crawfordsville Mayor Todd Barton, and I would like to welcome you to the 2025 State of the City Address. Thank you for taking time to listen to this important overview of the health of our city. I hope you find it both informative and useful. I would also like to thank Dave Peach and our Crawfordsville radio stations for broadcasting this address, making it possible for many people to hear it. Additionally, I would like to thank Director of Communications Sarah Summer for her work in recording and preparing these remarks for broadcast. In this address, I will provide a general overview of our city, review recent activity, assess our current state, and offer a preview of where we are headed. It goes without saying, but 2024 was a record-setting year on several fronts, and there is much to look back on. Likewise, we have every intention of carrying that momentum into 2025, and are planning to work hard at ensuring Crawfordsville lives up to its incredible potential. We are proud to have been named the 60th most dynamic micropolitan area in the United States and the second in the state of Indiana, according to the 2024 Most Dynamic Micropolitans Report by Heartland Forward. This recognition highlights our city's strong economic growth driven by manufacturing, a high quality of life, and tourism. This ranking reflects our commitment to sustainable growth, innovation, workforce initiatives, infrastructure projects, and hard work by our community that continues to set us apart. We are innovative and steadfast with our approach to building a community that people want to live, work, and visit. Our unique hands-on approach to economic development, where both the city and county handle these efforts in-house, continues to deliver remarkable results. This streamlined process has proven to be highly efficient, allowing businesses to work directly with local leaders to accelerate growth. I would like to extend a sincere thank you to Cheryl Morphew for her expertise and dedication to driving economic development in our community. Her leadership has been instrumental in securing investments and positioning Crawfordsville for long-term success. In 2024 alone, Crawfordsville saw $75.3 million in new investments, with several major announcements, including Weaver Popcorn with a $15 million investment adding 12 to 14 jobs. Ira Whiskey Company with a $5 million investment adding 5 to 10 jobs. Pace Dairy investing $5 million in new equipment upgrades. Penguin Random House investing $45 million in a 650,000 square foot expansion to their facility. Midwest Bale Ties installing new automated wire forming cells for $481,000. Fairfield Inn and Suites investing $16.4 million for a new 91-room hotel, adding 28 jobs. W Enterprises opening a new transfer station. And Spartech investing $1.8 million in equipment upgrades. This level of investment is a testament to the confidence businesses have in Crawfordsville and the foundation we have built for sustainable growth. However, this success comes with a critical challenge, ensuring we have a workforce ready to fill these new positions. Workforce remains one of our biggest challenges. We continue to have unfilled jobs in our community, and hundreds more new jobs have been announced for the coming years. This demand underscores the urgent need for a strong workforce pipeline. Without it, we will not sustain the incredible success we have seen in recent years. We are working diligently to support our current workforce while ensuring the next generation of workers is equipped with the skills needed to succeed. To fill current job openings, we must attract new residents and allow our community to grow. Crawfordsville's success depends on both retaining our young talent and bringing in new workers to meet demand. Last year, we completed a feasibility study for the creation of a career academy, and today, I am proud to say that we have officially transitioned what was the Ivy Tech facility into the Crawfordsville Career Academy. While Ivy Tech still occupies a portion of the building, their need for space have changed, allowing us to reimagine and maximize the use of this facility. The Crawfordsville Career Academy, located in the Crawfordsville Commerce Park, is now home to West Central CTE, or Career Tech Education, and Ivy Tech, co-located under one roof. It also houses the Industrial Career Academy, creating a hub for a hands-on, career-focused education. This collaboration has positioned Crawfordsville as a state leader in career and technical education, or CTE. In addition, West Central Indiana CTE, in partnership with the city, was a 2024 recipient of Ascend Indiana's Youth Apprenticeship Implementation Grant, a $175,000 award made possible through funding from the Richard M. Fairbanks Foundation. This funding allows us to evaluate opportunities for better alignment between industry and education, explore best practices to enhance CTE programming, and co-locate adult education programs providing lifelong learning experiences. As high school graduation requirements evolve, many communities are struggling to create the hands-on workplace learning experiences students need. Crawfordsville is ahead of the curve. We already had the bricks and mortar in place, and we seized the opportunity to bring this vision to life. 1 year ago, we hoped this facility would become a bustling center of learning and development. Today, that vision has been realized. If you drive by during school hours, you'll see a parking lot full of students and staff, actively engaging in education and career training. This is a game changer for our community. By aligning industry with education, expanding workforce training, and creating new opportunities for young people and adults alike, Crawfordsville is ensuring that our workforce remains strong, our businesses remain competitive, and our city continues to thrive. Much like many other communities, Crawfordsville has faced challenges with access to affordable and quality childcare, which directly impacts our workforce. For Crawfordsville, we recognize that workforce development begins early on in life, and as a result, we have focused our efforts on building a sustainable approach to early learning in partnership with the Montgomery County Community Foundation and local industries. The idea for an early learning center came from our monthly workforce development roundtable discussions and evolved into a project for a dedicated task force. This group developed a plan for an early learning center that would expand childcare capacity while being intentional to not hinder our existing providers. Recognizing that access to quality childcare is a key factor in workforce development, we took a proactive approach to addressing this challenge. Rather than waiting for outside solutions, we collaborated locally to create a plan that meets the needs of working families in our community. This commitment to innovation and partnership has not gone unnoticed. Our forward-thinking efforts were highlighted by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Foundation for our innovative approach to early childhood education. By engaging local businesses, educators, and community leaders, we have developed a model that not only increases childcare capacity, but also supports workforce retention and economic growth. Our strategy ensures families have access to high-quality childcare and early learning opportunities, while also helping employers attract and retain talent in Crawfordsville. With all of that said, the Montgomery County Early Learning Center broke ground in April, and construction has been moving full steam ahead, transforming the former county government building into a state-of-the-art child care facility. Operated by KinderCare, the Early Learning Center will provide 124 new child care seats for children ages 6 weeks to 5 years. KinderCare prioritizes education at every stage, even for the youngest infants, with carefully designed curriculum to meet the needs of their young, developing minds. This intentional approach helps set children up for long-term success, preparing them for school and beyond. For some in our community, our focus on future generations begins even before birth with our mobile integrated health programs such as Project Swaddle and Project Bundle. These programs are designed to improve maternal and infant health, reduce the risk of premature births, and provide critical support to families. Mobile integrated health is a patient-centered model of care delivered directly in a patient's home or through a mobile environment. Originally developed as an adaptation of community policing, the program introduced community paramedics under the Crawfordsville Fire Department. Over time, as the success of mobile integrated health initiatives, including maternal health, infant care, chronic disease management, aging in place, and quick response team programs, it became increasingly evident that mobile integrated health had outgrown its original structure. The program has proven highly effective in reducing hospital readmissions, stabilizing public safety expenditures, improving overall health and quality of life in our community, and taking a proactive approach to healthcare by addressing issues before they become emergencies. I recognize the impact that this program had on our community, and in 2024, we prioritized transitioning mobile integrated health into its own city department, with a dedicated director to oversee daily operations and manage its expanding team. This move helps ensure stable and consistent funding management to reinforce the program's long-term sustainability. In early years, mobile integrated health gained national recognition, but due to its innovative approach, it continues to attract attention at a national level. In 2024 alone, the mobile integrated health team presented at 6 national conferences, sharing their best practices and innovative models of community healthcare. Last year, Mobile Integrated Health Services provided direct support to 514 individuals in our community, further demonstrating its essential role in Crawfordsville's healthcare landscape. Though we continue to prioritize innovative healthcare solutions, supporting our workforce and future generations, this is only part of the equation. We must also ensure that Crawfordsville remains a vibrant, desirable place to live. This means investing in quality of place initiatives such as enhancing our parks, trails, infrastructure, and public spaces to foster a welcoming environment that attracts both new residents and businesses while retaining the people who already call Crawfordsville home. A community our size is fortunate to have such robust parks and trail system, offering residents and visitors a variety of recreational opportunities. In 2024, we further expanded our park system with the addition of Brickyard Nature Park, located on Concord Road in the Crawfordsville Commerce Park. This 100-acre nature park features a walking trail, mountain bike trail, an ADA accessible trail, ample parking, a shade structure, and signs highlighting the history of the site as former home of the Crawfordsville Shale Brick Company. In addition to new park developments, 2024 brought significant upgrades and renovations to our existing parks. Milligan Park received much-needed upgrades, including ongoing work to enhance the baseball and softball diamonds, as well as paving the park's driveways and parking lots. Updates also include parking lot striping to create a more cohesive and driver-friendly environment for visitors. Lincoln Park underwent a complete renovation, maintaining its focus on basketball and the youth of our community, but also added features to broaden its accessibility. The park now includes one regulation full-size basketball court, one half basketball court, 3 pickleball courts, 2 permanent cornhole games. Additional park enhancements include new seating, a shade shelter, landscaping, and historic panels that commemorate the site's past as the former Lincoln School for Colored Children. The renovations at Marie Canine Plaza, which began in 2023, were completed in 2024, bringing significant enhancements to this downtown space. This project included pergola rehabilitation, removal of the original fountain, installation of the new Crawford fountain, and upgrades to the plaza's electrical, plumbing, irrigation, landscaping, hardscapes, and parking lot paving. The Crawford fountain, designed to last 100 years, was built using highly durable materials and pays tribute to the historic Crawford Hotel, which once stood on the site. The fountain features a cast replica of the hotel's emblem, serving as a lasting reminder of the hotel. These improvements ensure that the Marie Canine Plaza will continue to be a vibrant gathering space, enjoyed by residents and visitors alike during community events such as Lunch on the Plaza and Downtown Party Night. In 2023, we announced the generous donation of 47 acres of land by Crawfordsville native and renowned puzzle master Will Shorts for the development of Shorts Nature Park. This unique park will feature a puzzle theme in honor of Shorts' legacy. Because of all the other work on other parks in 2024, work has not yet begun, as we are committed to thoughtful planning and design to ensure the park meets its full potential. Planning and design efforts will begin in early 2025 with the goal of starting construction late in the year. Our trail system was expanded with the addition of a walking trail along the Purple Heart Parkway extension. This new trail runs from US 231 to Ladoga Road, providing increased connectivity and accessibility for pedestrians and cyclists. In the future, we aim to integrate this trail with our existing network, creating a seamless, interconnected system to enhance community connections. These improvements reflect our commitment to providing high-quality public spaces that promote recreation, community engagement, and an appreciation of our city's rich history. However, as we continue to enhance our community, we must also ensure that we have housing available to support the growth in our community. With new businesses and job opportunities on the rise, addressing housing availability remains a top priority in making Crawfordsville a place where people not only work, but also choose to call home. Infrastructure improvements were a major focus in 2024. Including extension of sewer and water to support development of the Arbor Homes Hawkview neighborhood located along 231 South. This new residential community will feature 174 single-family homes, averaging 2,300 square feet with an estimated average cost of $280,000. While this price point may be out of reach for some, the addition of these homes will create a ripple effect as current homeowners upgrade to newer or larger homes, increasing the availability of more affordable housing options in our community. Model homes are expected to be completed soon, providing a first look at this much-anticipated development. In addition to single-family housing, we know that our community has an urgent need for market-rate apartments to accommodate young professionals, new residents, and those looking to downsize. In response to this need, Global Development has purchased land along the new Purple Heart Parkway extension with plans to build 404 apartment units. This project marks the beginning of further development in the area and will help address the housing shortage in Crawfordsville. In addition to the new housing units on the south side, the long-anticipated redevelopment of the Ben-Hur building is taking place, transforming this historic structure into 49 market-rate apartments in the heart of our downtown. Construction began in 2024 and remains ongoing, with much of the work currently focused on interior renovations. However, one of the most visible improvements has been the installation of new windows that replicate the building's historic original windows. Further exterior upgrades will include the replacements of sidewalks along Water and Main Streets, accommodating the new main entrance on Water Street. This project is on track for occupancy in late spring or early summer of this year. With continued growth in our community and a need to ensure quality of life, we must also continue to attract retail, shopping, and dining options for our community. Something we have said many times is retail follows rooftops. And since the announcement of our housing developments, we continue to see an increased interest in our community for retail development. One of the biggest shortcomings we know is the availability for grocery in our community. Acknowledging our community's need for additional grocery options is important, but also attracting developers requires a data-driven approach to demonstrate both demand and market viability. By leveraging data, we have successfully shown that Crawfordsville is a strong location for investment, leading to major grocery announcements from Aldi and Dollar General. Aldi, a highly anticipated and speculated project for our community, is officially moving forward with construction and is expected to open later this year. This store will provide our community with high-quality grocery options at affordable prices, addressing a need for cost-effective food options. In addition to Aldi, the Dollar General introduced a fresh market store on US 136, offering grocery including fresh fruits and vegetables to serve the east side of town. Like any retail business, though, community support for this location is essential. If this grocery option is not utilized, it could be removed. I would like to encourage residents, especially those on the east side, to support this new market to ensure its long-term success. While Aldi and Dollar General are an important step in the right direction for addressing the need for additional retail and grocery capacity in our community, there is still much more work to be done. I assure you that the retail landscape in Crawfordsville will look vastly different in the next few years as we continue making strides towards meeting our community's needs. Transportation infrastructure is another important component of positioning us for future success, and we continue to take steps towards addressing our community's needs to improve connectivity and build roadways in a manner that sets us up for future growth. The Purple Heart Parkway project, a joint effort between city and county, extending the road from US 231 to Ladoga Road, officially broke ground in April, with substantial work completed in December. Though some final improvements are still needed at the intersection with US 231, this project has already proven to be a valuable asset to our community. With its completion, it has opened up nearly 1,000 acres of land for housing and retail development, and since opening, interest has been strong, with land purchases and agreements in place to support continued growth. This project was jointly funded by the city, the county, and some funding from Indiana's Ready One program. The Skank Road extension connecting Big Four Arch Road to State Road 32 is progressing steadily, with all necessary property right-of-way having been acquired. This project is set to go out for bid in July of this year. Once bids are received, we will continue to move forward with construction, creating a new north-south corridor to enhance our community's connectivity and promote the opportunity for future housing growth. We remain committed to proactive planning for future successes. One way we are doing this is by working collaboratively with the county to complete an alignment study. This study will evaluate our current roadways and connection points to plan for future expansion and development. While it does not determine exact locations for development, it provides valuable insight into how we can enhance our infrastructure and connectivity. In 2024, we were able to finally apply for the Federal Railroad Crossing Elimination Grant through the U.S. Department of Transportation's Federal Railroad Administration. Our study collected compelling data measuring the impact of rail traffic and blockages at the Market Street Railroad crossing, supporting our grant application. I am thrilled to announce we were awarded $1.6 million in federal funding for the planning and development phases of a grade separation at the Market Street, State Road 32, State Road 47, and US 136 and CSX transportation crossing. However, with the current political uncertainty surrounding federal funding, progress is temporarily on hold. We remain committed to pursuing solutions for this long-standing issue in our community. For more information regarding the grant application and data collected, listen to our Crawfordsville Connection podcast special episode released on January 16th. In recent years, we have prioritized pedestrian safety alongside transportation infrastructure. A key aspect of enhancing quality of life is creating a walkable community with accessible pedestrian infrastructure. In 2024, we completed 2 pedestrian safety projects featuring enhanced crosswalks, one on Elmore Street between the 2 Acuity Brands facilities and one on West Wabash Avenue near Wabash College. These projects introduce well-marked crosswalk locations with pedestrian-activated indicator warning lights, improving safety in high-traffic and sometimes low-visibility areas. These completed projects will serve as models for future pedestrian safety enhancements in other key locations throughout the community. Like previously mentioned, the Purple Heart Parkway extension includes a walking trail on the north side of the road. Plans to connect this to our existing trail system will only further enhance our community's walkability and accessibility for pedestrians. In 2024, we made significant strides in developing a sidewalk improvement program that addresses the conditions of sidewalks throughout the city. Sidewalk maintenance is the responsibility of property owners, but this program will allow the city to partner with property owners by providing matching funds for the improvements. Securing long-term sustainable funding has been an issue in the past, but with the help of American Rescue Plan funding as well as support from the City Council, we are well on our way to rolling out this program. We look forward to a successful launch of this program in 2025. Wayfinding is a comprehensive signage system designed to help residents and visitors navigate Crawfordsville more easily. These signs will guide both vehicles and pedestrian traffic to key destinations with our community, including historic and cultural sites, tourism information, and parking locations. Crawfordsville has so much to offer, but accessibility and visibility have been a challenge, and this wayfinding system will enhance the experience in our community. Our wayfinding project has unfortunately faced challenges and setbacks, delaying its completion beyond our original timelines. However, work will continue in 2025, and progress is moving forward. You may have already noticed signs installed in the city's right-of-way. And with the necessary permits from NDOT now secured, additional installations will be happening soon. Creating a safe, accessible, and well-connected community requires not only long-term planning, but also the dedicated efforts of those who maintain and improve our infrastructure daily. From pedestrian safety projects to trail expansions and street paving projects, these initiatives would not be possible without the hard work and commitment of our street department. The street department works diligently to ensure our roads, sidewalks, and public spaces remain safe, functional, and well-maintained year-round, and we are incredibly grateful for their dedication to our community. In 2024, we began the implementation of a new digital software system to assess the conditions of our roads, street signage, and storm drains more efficiently. This technology assigns a grade to infrastructure conditions, helping prioritize maintenance and improvements based on real-time data. Previously, this process was done manually, making it time-intensive and limiting assessments to once per year. Now, with this upgraded technology, the street department can evaluate our entire city in a fraction of the time, allowing for more frequent, up-to-date assessments and ensuring that needed repairs and upgrades are addressed more proactively. Our Crawfordsville Regional Airport is another component of our transportation infrastructure and plays a key role in supporting business growth in our community. Activity at the airport continues to rise, with over 33,000 annual operations, defined as one takeoff or one landing, averaging approximately 91 operations per day. This includes 178 jet operations and 226 helicopter operations, highlighting the airport's growing demand. Additionally, the airport maintained 100% hangar occupancy year-round with a consistent wait list, demonstrating its value and necessity. Fuel sales also reached their second highest level in the airport's history, further proving the airport's continued importance as a regional transportation and economic asset. Beyond transportation, we have also focused on utility infrastructure improvements to support Crawfordsville's continued growth. With development expanding south, it became necessary to extend the sewer and water lines along US 231. These extensions will support the Hawkview neighborhood as well as future growth and development along Purple Heart Parkway. Additionally, the high school lift station, originally installed when the high school was built, now requires a capacity upgrade to accommodate the increasing demand on the south side. As part of this improvement, the lift station will be relocated from the north side of State Road 47 to the south side and will allow for better service route access. Tree clearing will begin soon, with construction following shortly thereafter. With continued growth on the south side of town, many have asked why the east side of town has not experienced similar development. There are several factors to this, but one key factor has been poor drainage, which has acted as a barrier to growth. This issue is now being addressed through improvements to the Shelley Drain. In 2023, the drain was turned over to the city and classified as an urban drain, allowing us to remove the financial burden from property owners. The city is funding the project through new tax increment revenue from industrial growth in the area, as well as our storm sewer program. Last year, we worked with engineers to develop a solution, and a contractor has been selected to complete the reconstruction of Shelley Drain. Materials have been ordered, and once they arrive, work will begin with minimal disruption to the community and traffic flow. This long-awaited improvement will eliminate a major development obstacle and pace the way for future growth on the east side of town. The Hamilton Street drain has also become a drainage concern due to continuing growth. This drain feeds into the Shelley Drain, making its improvement essential to overall water management. Hamilton Street is the small street that runs between Darlington Avenue near the railroad tracks up to Morgan's Glass and Dairylicious. This area has experienced ongoing drainage issues, especially when we have heavy rainfall. To address this, the drain will be rebuilt. Work has already started, but permitting delays have temporarily slowed progress. However, once resolved, construction will move quickly toward completion. Since both Hamilton Street Drain and Shelley Drain projects are interconnected, these improvements will significantly enhance drainage, benefiting local businesses, property owners, and overall quality of place in the area. Addressing drainage infrastructure challenges is just one way we are working to support property owners and protect our community's long-term sustainability. In addition to the Shelley Drain improvements, we have also taken steps to assist homeowners along Sugar Creek who face the devastating risk of erosion. Through a voluntary erosion grant program, we have been able to help impacted property owners relocate by purchasing at-risk properties and ensuring they are safely demolished. These areas will remain undeveloped, prioritizing safety and environmental preservation while providing relief to those affected by ongoing erosion threats. We successfully completed Phase 1 of the erosion grant program, assisting property owners along Wayne Avenue. We are now moving forward with Phases 2 and 3, which will include additional properties along Wayne Avenue, as well as homes in the Sugar Cliff neighborhood. Our pre-application has been approved, and we will be submitting our application within the next month. While we understand the stress and uncertainty this situation creates for affected homeowners, this program is funded at the federal and state levels, meaning the progress is inherently slow and subject to their timelines and requirements. We appreciate the patience and cooperation of those involved as we work towards securing this critical funding. As we continue working to support homeowners and strengthen our infrastructure, we must also ensure that those who protect and serve our community are fully supported. Public safety remains a top priority, and just as we invest in our city's growth, we must also invest in the officers, firefighters, and paramedics who keep Crawfordsville safe every day. In 2024, many discussions took place regarding the need for additional increases to public safety compensation for police officers, firefighters, and paramedics. As an employer, we recognize that we have to compete for top talent, especially in public safety, where having highly skilled professionals is critical to our community's well-being. While we previously increased compensation a few years ago, we had once again fallen behind competing agencies, making recruitment and retention a challenge. To address this, we have implemented a percentage-based pay increase for these positions, along with additional stipend for employees residing in Crawfordsville, as we want to encourage our public safety personnel to live and engage in the community they serve. These efforts will help ensure that we continue attracting and retaining the best talent in law enforcement and emergency services. In 2024, the Crawfordsville Police Department responded to 17,688 calls for service, demonstrating their ongoing commitment to maintaining a safe and secure community. Throughout the year, the department focused on growth and development, making significant advancements, including starting the accreditation process through the Indiana Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission, expanding capabilities with the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, implementing in-house forensics electronic examinations, reducing reliance on outside agencies, increasing traffic safety initiatives in partnership with the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute, and enhancing community engagement in community policing efforts. These improvements reflect the department's dedication to proactive policing, technological advancement, and building strong relationships with the community. The Crawfordsville Fire Department responded to 6,850 calls in 2024, with 70.5% of them being medical emergencies. For over 2 years, the fire department has provided emergency response countywide under an agreement between the city and the county, which has successfully unified emergency services across the entire area. Much like the police department, Crawfordsville Fire is consistently seeking ways to enhance services and support community growth. A major success in 2024 was the launch of the Whole Blood program, making Crawfordsville Fire the first fire department in the Midwest with the ability to administer whole blood in the field. This groundbreaking program was made possible through a strong partnership with Ascension St. Vincent Hospital in Indianapolis, Versity Blood Center of Indiana, the Indiana Department of Homeland Security, and the Emergency Department of Franciscan Health. The ability to administer whole blood is critical in treating trauma patients who have suffered significant blood loss, increasing their chances of survival before reaching the hospital. This program is yet another example of Crawfordsville's commitment to innovation and advancing emergency medical care in our community. Our community is especially fortunate to have highly collaborative departments that work together to best serve our residents. A prime example is our Quick Response Team, or QRT, that operates under Mobile Integrated Health Department. This specialized team is comprised of paramedics, police officers, and social workers working collaboratively to assist individuals struggling with substance use issues, addiction, and mental health challenges. In 2024 alone, the QR team provided support to 325 patients, demonstrating the impact of the coordinated approach in addressing critical issues in our community. Our city team has accomplished a great deal this year, and we remain committed to transparency and open communication with our community. Sharing timely and accurate information is a top priority, ensuring our residents stay informed about city projects, initiatives, and important updates. In 2024, we launched a brand new city website designed to be more user-friendly, modern, and accessible. This updated site incorporates our new branding features and is continuously updated to provide up-to-date, useful information. Additionally, it offers expanded online services and request forms, making it easier for residents to find information and access city's resources. The City of Crawfordsville has a story to tell, and we work hard to share it regularly through our weekly Crawfordsville Connection podcast. Each episode features community guests discussing projects, events, and important updates, ensuring residents receive accurate and reliable information on their time. The first episode of each month is dedicated to a detailed general update, covering all things A to Z about ongoing and upcoming projects. The podcast is available on all podcast platforms such as Spotify, Apple, the city's website, and Facebook page. In addition to podcasts, I continue to hold monthly community forums, providing an open door for residents to ask questions, share suggestions, and stay informed about what's happening in Crawfordsville. Dates, times, and location vary each month, so stay tuned to the City of Crawfordsville's Facebook page for the details each month. In 2023, we launched our new City of Crawfordsville brand featuring a new logo, city seal, colors, and tagline of Be Here, Be Known. Throughout 2024, we continued implementing branding updates throughout the community, including new building signage at multiple city departments and facilities, updated park signage at all city parks, beginning the rebrand of city vehicles, and city employee clothing materials reflecting the updated brand. This is just the beginning. We will continue updating old signage and materials to create a cohesive and recognizable look across our city. Beginning in July 2025, we will be required to live stream our public meetings. This will include meetings such as Board of Public Works and Safety, City Council, Board of Zoning Appeals, and more. With our new website, accessing and watching these meetings will be easy to do, further enhancing our transparency and accessibility to the community. Of course, no State of the City would be complete without an assessment of our finances and fiscal health. In 2025, city budgets reflected only modest increases, mostly driven by the increased inflationary cost of supplies necessary to provide city services. In addition, we were once again able to offset increased costs with a healthy growth to our assessed value, or AV. In other words, we were able to spread the cost of local government over a broader tax base. My goal is to spur enough growth that our assessed value increases by $20 million each year. 2 years ago, we set a significant record with $80 million in new AV, fueled largely by growth and a new investment in local businesses and industry. And for 2023, Pay 2024, we saw another $30 million in new assessed value. Tonight, I am happy to report that for 2024 Pay 2025 taxes, we will benefit from an additional $24 million in new assessed value. This is solid, substantial growth and well ahead of our yearly goal. This new assessed value has allowed us to keep property tax rates consistent, despite the rising cost of providing city services. A few years ago, in 2023, the city's property tax rate fell from $1.72 per $100 of assessed value to $1.62 for $100 of assessed value. And last year it went up slightly to $1.63 per $100 of assessed value. Finally, our 24 pay 25 tax rate will be $1.65 per $100 of assessed value, a very modest increase. This once again illustrates the significance of fostering economic development and new private investment in our city, as the increased tax base allows us to control costs for everyone. Please keep in mind this is merely the city's portion of the overall property tax rate, but the overall rate for someone in the city along with city schools decreased by 35 cents per $100 of assessed value in 2023, decreased another 10 cents for $100 of assessed value in 2024, and will increase by another 5 cents per $100 of assessed value in 2025 to a rate of $3.97 per $100 of assessed value. Lastly, our balances have remained strong, and each year I provide an overview of the total balances of all city accounts. We ended 2022 at $38.8 million. We ended 2023 at $41 million, and also finished 2024 at $41 million, despite the record amount of infrastructure work that was completed last year. As a matter of perspective, we began with a balance of $21 million when I took office in 2012. So as you can see, our hard work is paying off. Our fiscal health is good, we have a stable city tax rate, and we are in a very strong position moving forward. In October 2024, we proudly announced that the biggest event in our county's history is coming to Ironman Raceway, the 78th annual Monster Energy FIM Motocross of Nations, or as we call it, MXON. This world-class event, considered to be the Olympics of motocross, will take place on October 2nd through the 5th, 2025, bringing the top riders from around the world to compete for their countries. With an estimate of over 20,000 guests coming to Crawfordsville, MXON will have a significant impact on local hotels, businesses, and restaurants. A dedicated local organizing committee is already hard at work coordinating community events, volunteer efforts, business engagement, safety and security planning, and venue operations. Significant progress has been made, but there is much to do as we prepare for this historic event. We are excited for the opportunity to welcome the world to Crawfordsville and showcase everything our community has to offer. As we look back on our successes and ahead to an even brighter future, there are many people I would like to thank. Our achievements are only possible through the dedication and hard work of our entire team. While I am fortunate to lead, we are truly blessed with exceptional department leaders who work tirelessly to keep our city running smoothly, while also innovating and planning for the future. Another key component of our success is our City Council. Their leadership, collaboration, and commitment to making Crawfordsville a better place is invaluable. We are fortunate to have a council of dedicated community leaders who support progress and help drive our momentum forward. I sincerely thank them for their hard work and dedication, which make our continued success possible. In addition, Clerk Treasurer Karen Douglas just completed her first year in office and is doing a great job of organizing our finances, improving efficiency, and modernizing our process. And of course, I want to extend my gratitude to each and every one of you. The people of this community are truly second to none, and your ongoing support and encouragement fuel our passion for continuous improvements each and every day. Tonight, we have reflected on the state of our city, acknowledging both our challenges and achievements, while looking ahead to our incredible opportunities on the horizon. 2024 was a time of record growth in Crawfordsville with the completion of new parks, trails, and infrastructure extensions for additional sewer, water, and electrical capacity, coupled with significant job growth and never-before-seen levels of private investment. We are positioned well for coming housing growth and a bright future for Crawfordsville. As a final reminder, you can continue to stay informed about city updates in greater detail by tuning into the Crawfordsville Connection podcast with a new episode every Monday morning. I hope you found this address useful and informative and appreciate you taking time to listen. Thank you and good evening.